How's it? Today is Monday, June 17th, and I'm remembering this week. I am remembering how to snatch, I'm remembering how to lift, and I'm trying my best to remember how to do things properly. I'm also going to be remembering June 14th. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about this. This was like a personal issue that I've been really struggling with for the last couple days, but um, I lost one of my friends, one of my good friends, on June 14th, and I'm doing my best just to remember all of the good times, everything he's taught me, all the just the perspectives he's given me, and all of the good times that we've had. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Um, for today, for the workout itself, I was trying to push for my snatch, push, press plus overhead squat, 3+3. Went up to 100 last week. Was fairly easy last week. Went up to 105 today. Was not easy at all. I actually failed the third overhead squat twice today, and I am kind of annoyed with that. I know that 3+3 is not really something that I normally do. I feel like my elbow is really just not in a state where I can hold on to that weight overhead for so long. Like, these sets are like 30 seconds long, and half of it, if not more than half of it, is with the weight over my head. And it's not like it's like a static hold, right? And that makes it very difficult. Like, I feel like my shoulders have been a lot tighter um, over the weekend, just because I benched on Saturday, which is the first time in so long that I did that. It also doesn't help that I worked like 15 hours yesterday for Father's Day. Here's my first set. So I had like 24,000 steps yesterday. I was extremely exhausted. Sleep last night was horrendous, as always. And I fell asleep on the ground, and then I woke up, and then I kind of laid in my bed, and I woke up at like 6 o'clock. So I probably had like 4 hours of sleep, and it was just not a good time. I still made it to the gym, and I was still able to make it through work today, and that's a small W in the things that I've been doing. But here's my second attempt at my snatch, push, press plus overhead squat. So in theory, I did 3+2 today, which is still pretty good. Normally last year I would be doing 3+1s. Whoa, 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 whoa. 3+1s. So like at this weight, this would be a 3+1, like fairly easily. Like I was going for 3 here, right? And I ended up doing 3+2 twice. So it's like I'm remembering how to do this lift, but adding a whole extra rep, 2 reps, pardon me, on the end of that, and I feel like it's going to result in a positive change overall. The biggest thing that I was trying to do today was to make sure that my upper back is tight and squeezed when I start the lift for the snatch. And there are some instances where it definitely was, and there are some instances where it definitely wasn't. Like, that definitely was. I think ultimately what it does is it gives me a much more quote-unquote connected feeling from extension to catch. This is my last warm-up at 80, and you can see here my elbow is kind of still giving me issues from the overhead stuff, but I carried on and I pushed through. Elbow is still a little bit wobbly here. I don't think I actually really figured it out until the third set, and I see right here, like, I'm trying to position myself. That's why I sped it up here. This is a super, super long set. But that left elbow, you can see it's not even getting to the point where it's extended. It's like straight, it's like neutral, but it's not extended. This was a little bit better than the first set. Then I actually failed this next rep. But I keep it in the same set, and I redo it for a, I guess, third attempt for the set. And I mean, I feel like these are all like quality misses, whereas like something like Friday was kind of like, what am I actually doing? I'm not learning from anything that's happening. I'm not giving myself the extra work that I think is going to be helpful in the long run. But today it felt like, okay, like if I fail this one, I still have enough in the tank to do a whole third attempt. And I was able to make it, and it's turned out okay. I feel like my elbow itself might be the limiting factor. Maybe the shoulder mobility might be one of the limiting factors as well. But like, you see that elbow, looking at the left elbow specifically, it's really wobbly. This one's pretty good. This is the third set, so I do a little bit more of a deliberate move when I do my pulls. You'll see it in the third set that I basically kind of how do you say, internally rotate my shoulders, so point my elbow out while kind of allowing my lats to spread a little bit, and then squeeze my scapula together. And so what that does is it really kind of pushes my chest a little bit further over the bar at the start position. And that's kind of what I've been trying to do. Not the chest over the start, the over the bar at the start position. Oh, this is the best rep that I did. This is like a redemption, like extra credit thing, just to make sure that I feel like I know what I'm doing. But that definitely was the most clean, most connected rep that I did the whole day. So that is a big positive. It's like I'm remembering how to snatch. But essentially, it's me having my chest a little bit further over the bar means my hips have to start a little bit higher. And that's kind of what I wanted to do, for the last, I don't know, 3 months. And sometimes I'm able to do it, sometimes I'm not. But today, it felt like if I can get my upper back to be tight and engaged without necessarily bending my elbows, then we're in the gold. Like it might look like I'm bending my elbows here, but I don't think that is necessitates the name elbow bend. Oh, here we're talking about. So this is what I was talking about earlier. So I'm looking at my 3/4 angle here. That little pull in right there is what I'm talking about, where I have my lats a little bit spread, and then I squeeze my shoulder blades together as much as possible. And it doesn't move a lot, but the sensation feels so much different on my upper body. It feels like I'm much more active, and I'm not just kind of holding on with my arms. It feels like the bar itself is attached closer to my spine. It's like I'm removing my arms from the equation. But yeah, that's it for all of my lifting today. Learned a lot from everything. Did some pull-ups and then my pull-off press for my abs here. Yeah, today was good. Training wise, today was I learned a lot. I missed a bunch of times, but I feel like I've gained a lot of progress back to where I want to be for my technique. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.